All right. Hi, everyone. It's Luke here from Tractus Events, and today I'm excited to show you a little bit of our Bitfocus Companion template. This is going to be just a very high-level overview, so if you have any questions or want more information or details, drop a comment below, DM me, and I'll make another video on that. So, a lot going on the desk in front of me. But for today, let's just focus on these 4 Stream Decks here. With our setup, we're using vMix for our virtual, our hybrid, and our live productions. So we use Companion and Companion Satellite to be able to access and control actions and feedback from vMix, along with various other technologies. So our philosophy with show control is that there are certain things that we want at the ready and feedback that we want to see at any given time at a glance. So our top 2 decks remain static. There's no navigation, there's no paging. It's always showing us what we need to see and giving us access to the buttons we need. On the bottom left, this is a utility deck. It's going to have different things that we may need during a show, but typically not a lot going on. When we do need to dig in somewhere, then we can simply page through that and access those at any time. So on the right is our macro deck. So these are based on pre-programmed cues that can fire one or many things at once. Typically, it could fire vMix with a certain layout, put that into program, fire a timer, move a PowerPoint slide, all of those good things. And again, no need to navigate to get to different cues. They're just simply put in order. If we need more pages, again, that's just next, and then we can run through the show. Luckily, a lot of our clients stay scripted and are actually on script, so works out very well. Speaking of macros, I'm going to press this one and we're going to look at our emulators up close. So again, top 2 decks, these are static. They don't move, so we can access what we need and we can see the feedback we need at any given time. Let's start with the bottom row. This is simply a camera or a different source sending to the preview bus in vMix. So this is great. We get our feedback here. I can tell that a camera is full screen given the fact that the entire background changes green. If that camera is part of a layout, because there's a multi-box setup, you can see that with the green flag in the top left. Obviously, right now, my camera 1 is in program indicated by the flag on the top right. So very, very nice feedback. And then obviously, if I can go to camera 1 full, you'll see for a second there that it was full red. All right, so pretty typical stuff there. We can put our pre-show countdown, our welcome screen into preview, our thank you for the post-show, and if we have something like a sponsor loop we need to run at any given time. So above that, these are basically accessing a script, and that's creating these different layouts in vMix in real time. So any of these can be accessed by this page at any given time. So these are typical ones that we might use during a show, but depending on the show, I might change it to give me access to different layouts. I can access all of the different layouts if I page through our utility deck here. So this gives us plenty of different layouts to choose from. Now, right above that, tied to the layouts, because you don't always want camera 1 in the first position, camera 2 in the second position. So what we can do is actually change, say we want camera 4 in the first box, camera 6 in the second box, and camera 8 in the third box. Now you can see indicated by the flags, those are in those box in preview. So again, amazing ability to punch even complicated shows on the fly. You don't need to make a ton of different inputs in vMix and try to anticipate who's going to be where. You can call up any layout, load it up however you need in just seconds. So again, having that at the ready is just crucial. Changing titles on the fly, so we can put our different titles in there. And this navigation up here in the purple simply gives me quick access to the bottom left deck, depending on what I need. Beside that, on the right in the black here, these are timer feedback. So that's showing me how much time I've got remaining on a given timer, when it's expected to finish, and if we've added or subtracted any time, it will tell me how much in the offset. Also, we have the name of the timer and our ability to pause and start. We can also go here to the green to move ahead to different timers. Below the green, we have our yellow PowerPoint control. So a lot of times we're actually running English and French PowerPoint decks at the same time because we do a lot of bilingual streaming. So this just allows us single button, moves both decks at the same time. Sometimes in a hybrid situation, we'll have a separate deck that's being shown in the room, and even a separate deck that might be used for notes. They all move together, so we can move any number of decks at the same time with a single button press. So moving up to the top, this is our fade and our merge. So obviously we want that available at the ready. And muscle memory, I know it's always at the top right, so I can hit that and we always know that's there. We also have some different shortcuts for showing different titles. I can get into that in another video. And that's about it. So, a lot of different control, but these are the important things that even if I didn't have any other deck, I could punch a pretty complicated show just with those two top decks. Moving down to the utility deck, this is, again, not touched a lot during the show. Obviously, if we want to start recording, start streaming, we can do that. We've got the nice annoying blinking lights just to remind us that we're not doing these things, and other different tally things that we've got going on. I can take our full screen in and out, and just another area with different looks that we can put into preview. Other things that we have in the utility, I'll just run through this really quick. Different return feeds, especially for our virtual presenters. We can show them any number of looks, and this is just swapping different layers in one of the inputs. Again, we have French speakers sometimes, so we'll show them the French assets. Below that, if we have 1 or 2 or 3 downstage comfort monitors, we can set up different presets for those using our Tractus multi-view for NDI. And that is our return feed page. So we can go here, we can look at different scenes. Again, a single press is going to populate the scene, and then you can put any number of cameras into any number of boxes here. We do have, with the stars there, we have highlights. So basically, this is going to push 1 a little bigger. This is going to push 2 a little bigger. And this dynamically changes based on which button you press. So really nice. There's actually like quite a few different layouts here. These are the main ones that we're using. We can load different ones, custom ones for a client at any time. This is our boxes with PowerPoint presentation. So again, you can press this and choose anyone to go into that box. We also have for different Slido or different engagement. I do have our video control mapped out to the X touch that's sitting in front of me, but I also have the ability to control videos here. Some other custom layouts, and we have our master utility control there. So that's the utility deck. Lots going on under the hood there, typically not being touched during the show. Now to the moneymaker. This is where our presets, our macros are selected. And again, I do have different rows that are set up for other shortcuts. If we're in a hybrid situation and we need separate content up on screens, I can put different shortcuts here instead of titles, so I can easily access that and put anything on the projection screens or video walls quickly. So below that, and I'm not going to get too far into how we're doing this, but again, if I go here, that's going to bring back our camera. And if I go here, so there's multiple things going on under the hood with these buttons. And again, I just go through segments, and it's as easy as that. So that's it for the overview. Let me know if you have any questions. Still lots and lots of stuff that we can dive into here. So let me know what you want to see, and I will get a video recorded going through that in detail. All right. Take care, everyone.